Hey there, and welcome back to Modded Monster Train. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a good one myself. Nothing too crazy to report. Nice weekend here, a good relaxation. Feeling pretty good about everything. I'm ready to get some modded gameplay down, though, to kind of continue our series. So, yeah, I don't have much else to offer at this point. Let's just go ahead and dig right into it. I will briefly recap what we're working with here. We are using the Unofficial Balance Patch, which is a large content change to the game that I maintain personally, and it's kind of the focus of this whole series. So if it's your first time, that is kind of what this is all about. The other mods are all supporting it or not being used, so it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. And that's pretty much it. I don't have much else to report, so I guess we'll just kind of jump over here to the run and get this going. If memory serves, and I hope it does, I believe we had Sentient on the last run. Right, it was Cultivating Sentient, and we actually had an Alpha Fiend Shattered Shell run. Yeah, that doesn't happen very often to me, honestly. It's one of the first things you think of is like, ooh, this might win in the game, in the DLC, but yeah, I haven't actually played it in a long time. You know, Rage helped, of course. It looked better than most quick sweep strategies. They usually do really well and clean up the combats, but they always struggle on the mini bosses and the Divinity. And the fact that we actually got to the Divinity and just clobbered those, that's pretty promising. That always feels really good when you have that kind of a number behind your character. So I think we did pretty well there. That puts us at 16 and 0. So we will continue by rolling it back, and we are the Hornbreaker Prince today. Okay. I don't mind Hornbreaker Prince in the mod. It has some changes that make me feel pretty good about playing it. Certainly better than the base game by a long shot. So yeah, nothing too crazy here. I will be randoming the secondary clan, and yeah, nothing else crazy going on. Yeah, cool. All right, let's kick it. See what we get. Hope you're all doing absolutely awesome today. Like I said, I'm doing pretty well myself. I don't really have much to say, but I'm just feeling positive. I slept really well. Maybe that's it. I think I slept like 14 hours. It's kind of weird. My sleep schedule is bizarro. I sleep like 4 hours a night on most nights, and then after something like 2 or 3 weeks, I just crash for like 18 hours in one night, and then suddenly I feel great again and all rejuvenated to do it all over again. So kind of weird how that works out. I imagine that's going to change as I get older, but for now we're sticking with it. And yeah, so I'm feeling good and ready to go. We are primary Hellhorned, default Hellhorned, and secondary as Exile Umbra. We have Pushback Talos. We have, I always get this wrong, Darkness, or what is it one, Shadow, but it's in cases Darkness Arcus, which is Spell Shield Arcus, and Chase Seraph. I really gotta get better at figuring out what these. What happens when I read this is I'm looking at the name of the thing and I look over the text and I go, huh, what's the unit? Oh yeah, because I call them a specific thing in my head, and it's not their name usually. Anyway, we have Hornbreak, Making of a Morsel, and Inferno. This is a killer start. I mean, Blinks are not amazing, so morsel strategies are tougher, but we at least have a morsel card in our starter, so it's not that bad. Inferno and Hornbreak, though, as a start, is just excellent, so a line to win here is just buff up Inferno and go crazy. We'll look at the relic first. We have Mark of an Exile and Railhammer. I mean, it's got to be Railhammer. There's no world where I don't click Railhammer. I mean, the mark is good on most variants of the Hornbreaker Prince. Well, I suppose only on Wrathful, so it's kind of a gamble. I'll just take Railhammer. It wins with anything we do, basically. We get Brawler and Reaper here. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind is that Prince's base stats are a little higher in the mod, and this is something I'll do anytime it comes up. I will describe the changes and kind of some of the motivations as appropriate. So his base stats are higher. He's no longer 6'6", he's now 10'10". His Reaper path on the right applies the slay bonus to the entire floor, so you can buff up a whole floor of units, which is awesome. This makes him an actual offensive scaling plan for your floor that doesn't suck. When it's just buffing him by 10, 20, 40, it's kind of like, okay, whatever, you kill one unit, great. I mean, we are in the clan that lets me have trample, So that's cool if I see it, but maybe I don't, so I don't know. Meanwhile, we have Brawler, which the only change on it is that it has a strike +1 attack ability on it. And the reason it has that is just so that the early game is smoothed out. This path is really bad if you don't have an offensive starter, right? You don't have Rage or Razor Sharp Edge or something. And so this kind of smooths that out in the early game while you look for some of those things and lets you build into Brawler a little more comfortably. What do I feel like playing here? I think I could reasonably go either way. I think I would have taken Wrathful if they'd shown it, for sure, because I have the Railhammer start, and that one's excellent with it. Hornbreaker Prince with the Brawler path does have some base armor. It's in the base game, too, so it's fine. Like, it's an extra 4. What do I want to try going with here, though? I could reasonably do Brawler with, like, Morsel Miners, actually. It's not terrible. It's not great, though. I'm going to take Reaper, and I think it's fine. This will be a fun little exploration of this path. We'll get a chance to try it out. I do feel very strong with all of these spells, so let's click this Horde for sure. Shadowbox is ambitious here. Winged Indulgence is mediocre, but good. Like, I'll take it if it's the best thing here, but it's never, like, amazing. Unbroken Horn could potentially let us do some weird things if we see Pyre Chomper or other energy cheats. I'm just going to take the Horn. It helps. It will open up some things down the road, and we're perfectly fine with this trial, whatever it ends up being. Spikes really tested me on that, huh? But it is Clergyman, so I don't mind. Basically, we have Planks and Torches and Horn Breaks. What could go wrong? I don't draw one of my 17 cards on turn 1. Yeah, I mean, I do. No biggie. We will... I suppose I could have done this in the other order to avoid the Ember Drain, but I'm going to have so much energy on the next turn that I don't really care. I do want to let a unit walk up at some point. I should consider leaving one of these guys alive and trade 3 HP for a Slay trigger. I think that's smart. Is it? I mean, I'm just going to put a Train Steward in front. I don't actually think I'm getting much scaling here. I think I need to plan around getting some scaling. Yeah, for sure. So I'm going to Plink the bottom, going to Torch the Collector here. I'm going to take the morsels up top instead of the Train Steward and then play another Plink. Wow, this is perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, cool. So that's actually really good. And I leave these 2 units alive. And we basically want to have each of them die. So let's just kill our... We'll just kill our units then. So I don't want to redraw on them. Sure. This is important so that we get some scaling here. I could reasonably put a Train Steward in the back, actually. It benefits from the +10, though, which is kind of bizarre. He's going to take 6, 9 next turn. I don't know if I can keep this Clergyman in, right? I think it's just too scary. Huh. It's a little spooky letting that come up. There's a lot of arguments for how you want to approach this, right? If I put the Train Steward in front, it steals the kill, which defeats the purpose. Does a 34-19 win right now? I don't think so. I mean, I still could just draw Inferno and kill the boss that way, so I think we can actually just play it a little safe and Plink this off. I actually think it's better to Plink that off. And then play a Train Steward behind. Train Steward bottom, and then ping this dude in the middle. I think this is potentially better. Yeah, I just see the Inferno, which makes this absolutely free. Yeah, I'm not worried anymore. This is good. Just ping the boss at this point. Yeah, so we take 3 damage here. We have the Miner to offset it some, and we get extra damage on the floor, which makes this just easy mode. Yeah. For sure. We'll just click the cards that matter, do the most damage, but otherwise I'm pretty confident we get through this. Yeah, we do. 1 round. Thank you, Inferno. Made the thinking there a lot easier. Welder Helper or Fortify. So we also see Hidden Passage here, which is an option for sure. Overstacking a floor with this kind of an AoE buff is nice. The only thing is that these are both really good armor appliers. We do have Railhammer, so Fortify 0 for 9 armor is excellent. Welder Helper did get nerfed, so it is 15 armor in the mod instead of 20. So we're basically, Railhammer brings it back up to the 19 that you're used to. Pretty good. Welder Helper also does fun things with the infusion. Leaning into imps here is not a bad idea. I think I will take the Welder Helper. It opens up some things, like finding an Endless and finding some value there, so we'll take it. It's fine. Let's see. In Timber Assault, making of a morsel, packed morsels. Am I leaning into a Gorge strategy? Maybe, right? I do have an Umbra banner that I'm forced to see. 2 Umbra banners next to both my steel shops, which is spooky. I don't need more pings. I'll just take the packed morsels. It opens up some lines. Like, this helps a lot if I see an alloyed construct that I have to take or something. I could look at a Hellhorned unit if I want to, and then upgrade the Inferno here. I will, actually. I'll vary it up a bit. I don't need the Endless right now. So I will take the banner on the right with the Merchant of Magic. Alright, let's look at this temple before I pick anything, because it could have a -2 in it. It doesn't. Does not. Intrinsic and a +30. +30 Hornbreak is pretty darn good. But it might not be it here. We have -1, +10, and Permafrost in the shop. Let's look at this banner. What do we have? Rail Beater and Horned Warrior. So this is interesting, because Rail Beater has action, apply melee weakness 1 to the front enemy unit as a modded essence, which is fun. Rail Beater's a good tank. It applies melee weakness, and the Prince can get slays off of it, which is pretty good. It also has some armor that benefits from the Railhammer. Not a lot, but a little. Whereas Horned Warrior is probably the best unit to benefit from Hornbreaker Prince's Slay trigger. I think I'll actually just take the Rail Beater here. It's a really strong line. It's a good front line. It opens up some damage. And I'm going to -1 and -1 my Inferno here. It's worth it. I'll +10 a Hornbreak. Well, I'll reroll first. Show me a holdover maybe? No? Okay. So a holdover would have opened up some fun stuff there on... There's nothing for this double stack, right? Yeah, holdover would have opened up something like a +30 holdover Hornbreak, which is pretty nutty. So, yeah. You know, I forgot to mention Plink is modded, right? The only mod in this is it prioritizes different units, so it'll never hit the same unit twice. So gone are the days of the mega low roll, which is fun. I do have a lot of... Ooh, 3 temples in the first 3. Do we see the Fabled? No, we do have a Ring 7 temple. It's possible when you see this many temples early on that you don't see any temples in the late game, but we do have 1 on Ring 7. So that is worthwhile to note. Okay, so we're probably going to be doing an early infusion, almost definitely, but I think we're fine on this combat. Let's kill it. Mark of Invasion. How does this punish me? I have so many draws that get me through this. I'm always fine. Rail Beater has so much HP. Yeah, it's cool. I'll just take the 75 gold here. No biggie. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, we see Inferno on turn 1, so that's always excellent. I'm just going to Inferno the top floor because that's good. And then the rest of this is Making of a Morsel, Rail Beater, and Hornbreaker Prince. Pretty solid floor. This will clean up, I think. Yeah, I can Plink top, open this up a bit. I could actually just full tank this with the Morsel, huh? It's the same either way. I'm gonna torch mid. I think I'm gonna Plink first. Maybe I hit. I don't. Now I want to torch the collector. I want money. Right. I will just tank this up front with the morsel on top, which is fine by me. And just kill these other morsels. Sure, it's fine. Cool, I see a... We do get a Slay, which is great. I'm going to ping out the backline so I don't take that hit. I will... Let's see, he's doing 5, so I can full tank this with the Antumbra morsel, which is great news. I will I'm going to double ping the mid floor to clear both the foot soldier and the upgraded priest. Sometimes you can get the upgraded priest instead of the foot soldier, which is fine by me. I never mind that at all, so I'm just going to play these morsels on the bottom. They might kill something. We should be fine. We will cruise on this. Yeah, I mean, we almost get to the point where we just clobber. So here I'm going to ping out my imp that I just played. Very good. I'm going to ping out the foot soldier on the bottom, and we're very clean for this combat. Railbeater just solos this at this point. Take a morsel, why not? And I guess just put some damage into the boss. Sure, why not? You know, we're going to get one hit from our prince, but he's not the one doing the work here. It is 100% Railbeater, who just kills with his own melee weakness. So that's cool. All right, very easy, very clean. Moving on. I will take the Fortify now that they showed it to me, right? We have Hidden Passage, Fortify, Vent. Vent is good here, but I'm just going to dupe Inferno a bunch, so I don't mind not having a holdover Vent. And this Fortify is big armor value, so we take it. Space Prism, Pack Morsels, Making of a Morsel. It's just going to be the Space Prism. It's always a good thing to have. Lets me take an Intrinsic well, no problems. We'll go left here. We have a good vector for Multi-Strike and Endless, so this Steel Shop is excellent. And I don't know, maybe we see a cool morsel, Umbra unit rather. I didn't tell you there was a large stone and damage shield and 10 in the shop. Let's see what this banner is. Alloyed Construct and Morsel Maker. So, Alloyed Construct is modded. It has Fuel 2 by default, so it swings on turn 1. Nice and fun. Its Infusion also carries over that Fuel 2, so you get some fun stuff there. I don't think this is a morsel plan. I'm looking like I want to get multi-strike on this Railbeater, have 2 of them on the floor, and then Hornbreaker Prince in the back to snipe kills, and then scale the whole floor. We might do a sandwich, like Railbeater, Prince, Railbeater. I think that line is going to be better. Alloyed Construct does take morsels pretty well, but I don't see us needing that. Our Relentless plan is pretty solid, so yeah. And I'm not taking the Morsel Master here. Again, I'm not playing morsels, so this is fine. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to re-roll the shop first. I don't need any of this crap. Multi-strike into Railbeater is great news. I think the other thing is either another multi-strike or a plus 25 on it. I would love a Steelworker infusion for him. That would be just like the perfect position. I could... Is there a world I put Welder Helper into him? Maybe, down the road, but not now. Not now. I can make that decision on Ring 4 if I don't see a better unit. Yeah. Look at the caverns. Money or... So this is Cave of 1,000 Eyes. Money or HP for Relic. Probably going to take some... I'll take some HP. I'll trade a little bit for this. This is a fine trade. We get Pyrewall. So I traded 15 Pyre HP for Pyrewall. That's net positive after 1 combat, so I'm cool with that. Sometimes you hit like that, and it's always good. I like taking that if it's not going to kill me. And I just sit on my money. Where's my next steel shop? It's going to be a long ways away, isn't it? Yeah, it's on Ring 6. That's okay. That's okay. I do have to think modestly about pushback Talos here, actually. She could mess me up pretty hard. I could maybe tank it with morsels, though. I could also just maybe Inferno the hell out of the first turn, which is just really great. Just great, huh? Yeah, wow, that's extremely good. Cool. You love a good Inferno. Let's play some morsels here. Lifesteal's not big. We're just going to take stats here. No problem. I could save some damage on... I could say take 5 into this. It's fine. We're probably going to work on this foot soldier in the back here a little bit, because the next Hornbreak is going to... Yeah, so this is a good reason why I did this. The Space Prism lets me play a Train Steward to just tank the hit and not get pushed back, which is great news. I can then Hornbreak the upgraded Priest, and Plink will never hit the Foot Soldier twice here, but playing Plink now means I guarantee a morsel next turn, which is fun, which I will do. I realize I'm incanting the hell out of this dude, but we absolutely kill him, so I'm never worried about that. We do a ton of damage here. Yeah, so here we do Plink first, which lets me put a Antumbra morsel down, which just tanks this round. But I am going to play the Welder Helper and ping it, and then tank with the morsel. Yeah, here we go. We have plenty of stats here. At this point, you know, Railbeater's actually stealing all the kills, which is kind of funny, right? It's kind of weird, actually, yeah. We actually get one here, right? Yeah, this is good. With the horn break and that plink, yeah, cool. I needed to get at least one slay here. I think that's going to be really important. This won't be a problem when enemies have a little higher HP, but... Oh, how am I doing this? So, if I can get the front dude down to 32 HP, then I only take the 5 here. It's worth trying, right? Well, we didn't hit it. Alright, so I take 2 extra for trying. It was a gamble, right? I could take 2 extra for trying if I hit it with the plink, or I take 2 less if I win. It's fine. I'll take the straight. It's just 9 HP, I guess. Or it's 5, actually. Why was it only 5? How did he... Oh, snap. I oftentimes forget that Railhammer works with Pyre Wall. So I'm actually getting 19 armor. So it's correct. I did take 9, but I had 19. So, yeah. Sweet, yes. Apparently she's coming up for Relentless soon, which I find hilarious. I think she does not stand a chance. We even got a slay there, so just easy. Yeah, cool. Alright, I didn't really think that hard. I was more concerned with the Pyre Wall numbers. Wow. Fun. Reinforce is interesting. Wretch is never it. Forever Consumed is pretty good here, but it does steal all of my Unbroken Horn value. Let's see, I do not have curses guaranteed on this run, so I don't really have a great backline solution. I need to go to every dupe they show me, though, basically. Yeah, this next dupe is really good. I don't need a Merchant of Magic right now. Is it Reinforce ever? I don't think I generate enough. Nah, I'm going to take Forever Consumed, maybe? No, I don't think I need these. I can just play Inferno a bunch. I do need to make sure I leave enough things that I can actually get Slay triggers, though. Alright, so we see 3 units, all of which are modded. The first one is Alpha Fiend, which is modded in its base ability, strike +1 permanently. The infusion is the same. Steelworker's base ability is armor gained by this unit from cards is doubled, and this is actually an important wording because it means that it interacts specifically with Railhammer, so that the 4 armor stacks you get from Railhammer are not doubled. You don't get 8 from that. So you would get like, I don't know, you'd get like 30 plus 4 on Welder Helper, so 34 as opposed to 38. And then we've already seen Alloyed Construct. I am taking Steelworker here for the infusion, 100%. That is survivability answered. I do ultimately want 2 of these Rail Beaters down. If I want 2 Rail Beaters on the floor, then 1 in front, 1 in back. I have a really good opportunity to take the dupe now. Although, I would like to get another upgrade in it first, maybe? I don't think I need the second one right now, right? I'll take an extra Inferno, which is going to smooth over floors. Yeah, I think we're okay. So I'm going to take either Draw or Energy here. I think it's got to be Draw. Yeah, there's no way around it, right? Yeah, it's got to be Draw. Maybe I find an Energy cheat and it feels good. I go right for the dupe because that Inferno is high value and I don't need a Magic Shop. Pyre, 8 gold. I will take the Intrinsic into Space Prism is actually a boss relic, so I will take that. And I'm going to take the Steelworker infusion now. Of course, of course. Wow, that's going to be armor 9, right? Yeah, that's awesome. This is huge. This is a very strong defensive line. I'm going to take the Intrinsic into Space Prism because that is space. So now I have no problems there. I don't need the value stone, so whatever. Wow, what a good one. Now, this is the interesting one, right? Because Reaper can pivot into Brawler pretty well here, right? He gains his own strike benefit, gains some armor for defense purposes, and he can double slay and gain double gain on his slay trigger. It's worth noting that Reaper 2 is only plus 15, not plus 20, and this is actually specifically for the Reaper 2 Brawler 1 case. It's kind of the benefit of going Reaper 3 is you get plus 40. I don't think I need more hits on the Prince, because I'm going to have 2 of the Rail Beaters. So I'm going to just take Reaper 2 here. We'll see if I go Reaper 3. It's going to depend. Duping Inferno. It is correct at this stage. I mean, I could actually dupe Rail Beater too. No, I don't think I need it. I'll take the Inferno for this point. Yeah, okay, cool. It also keeps us much lower on shards. We're at 550 as opposed to 65, which I vastly prefer. I don't feel strong enough to completely disrespect Ring 4. Yeah, let's go. I haven't really thought about shards, but I am going to dupe him eventually, so 65. I'll take the Relic on 8 and 5 for 30. I mean, that's 95 right there, so I'm not worried about it. Armor does not scare me. Planks are already falling off a cliff, but I'm just going to Inferno stuff. Sure. What I'm looking to do, my gameplay here, is basically Inferno stuff, and if a wave doesn't look too scary, let it come up and we'll take some slays off of it. More or less what we're going to target. I will play Welder Helper here and then kill it. It's a good turn 1. I'm going to kill the 15 by 2 here for sure. And then I can't guarantee this collector anymore, but that was an important 30 HP. Yeah, there's just no way around it. It's worth it. Yeah, cool. We'll play a Train Steward, sure. No money, sad. Alright, yeah, so this is perfect, right? 10, 10, 50 gets the kill, so that's excellent. Let me do the math here before playing Fortify like an idiot. He's doing, what, 10, and then he's taking double, so 30, so it's 30 from the front dude, and then 100 from the back, so he's doing 130. Dude's at 115 right now, so I can play 1 armor. And then I Inferno what the scariest floor is. Definitely mid. Yeah, it's definitely mid. This guy's got 180 HP. That cleans that up a lot. Yeah, cool. I don't need to play these other cards. Cool. Alright, we get another Slay, which is excellent. I'll take the Morsel Miner for sure. I'm going to crack the Packed Morsels. Take more HP. It's actually correct to just tank with this next morsel because I'm taking 11 otherwise. Yeah, fine. I will plink mid. It's a good hit. I'll take it. I guess I'll put down some morsels. Sure, why not? Just get my dudes killed. Why not? No reason not to. I don't want to redraw them ever here. This should be fine on this combat. Not worried. I get an Inferno, which is excellent. Yeah, this is perfect. So, Railbeater clobbers the first guy. Actually, how does this math out? Oh yeah, he kills the first guy, takes 1 hit into the back, and then we get another Slay trigger. Can I jank another Slay trigger by not Infernoing mid and instead using the Horn Break is the real question. The other question is, do I need to? And the answer is no, I don't. So just Inferno mid and don't think too hard. Yeah. If I needed it, it would be different, but I don't. So it's all good. Cool. I do want to ping out these fellows in the back at some point. These torches are never going to do it. I think we're fine either way, but I'd love an Inferno here. Yeah, cool. All right, we take it. Great news. All right, and then I think at this point we easily clobber this man. 1 round maybe? 72, so it's 2 rounds. Yeah, 2 rounds. It's fine. Cool. It's pretty good. Yeah, 2 rounds, no biggie. I had so much armor. It was all fine. Battering Ram, Imp in a Box, and Branding Right. So Battering Ram is modded. It's 2 cost in the mod instead of 3, and it pushes enemies to the back because it is a Battering Ram. Makes sense. Infinite Box is good here for a lot of reasons. It can kind of just add a lot of rage or a lot of other stuff to the floor. It's a pretty solid pickup. A single Pyre Chomper is also incredible. Branding Right's fine, but I think it's overkill. I don't need this 5 damage, gain 24 armor. Battering Ram is nice, though. I'm gonna have enough armor that it just kills the thing. Here's my question. What am I most scared of? Having enough hits to kill a floor? Because I do need to intentionally let floors go to the top on the Divinity. I can't just Inferno everything, right? That's actually bad, because I need the scaling from Slay triggers. At least a few hits. Like, once we get maybe 2 or 3 Slays, it's fine. Just Inferno everything at that point. But yeah, so it's actually not Infinite Box. This is a bait here. I think the problem is much more likely to be Battering Ram. As in, like, I need to kill a unit so that I don't get run over and can get a Slay trigger. So I'm going to take Battering Ram here. It's just really good nuke. Let's see, modded cards. Yeah, all right, we have Crucible Extension, 1 cost instead of 2, and Kindle, which is an uncommon. Traded places with Void Binding, and it's not an X cost anymore. It's 1 Ember, Consume Permafrost, Double Current Ember. So it's nice. There's a lot of reasons why I did this. I'm happy to explain it at some point, but I could kind of ramble for a while if I wanted to. It's just free here. It's permafrosted. I only draw it once, and I have Unbroken Horn, so I never waste the Ember and can potentially get a lot of value. So I'm going to actually take Kindle. It opens up some cool X cost lines. It's perfectly cool with me. I want removals now. There's really no other high roll. I'm not playing Rage. Yeah, so I go to the right for the removals and the Magic Shop. Gonna kill some Train Stewards here. They are tough, and I want to shrink my deck. I will take this Horde for sure. Mine Jacks. Mine Jacks? I already have an Intrinsic Space Prism? That puts what, like 4, 5, 6, 7 space on the mid floor? Wow. 7 space on mid floor, huh? That does open up mid floor Divinity to me, huh? I mean, is it really important? Do I need mid-floor Divinity? No, because I'm going to have 2 of the Railbeater infusions, or in Steelworker infusions, rather, which is going to be 18 armor, so I will outpace the Divinity's damage. Wing Clippings is not it, I don't think. Boon of the Blacksmith, I guess? I'm going to take Boon of the Blacksmith. If I leak anything, it kills them faster, which is good. And I don't think I'm actually going to set up on mid. I think that's a bait on the Divinity. We have enough sustain that I'm not worried. Yeah, cool. All right, we'll take the Cavern now. Show me something good. Yeah, so here's what I was talking about. You get payouts for an X cost with this Kindle, so I can do some fun things. I get shown Shroud Spike, Waxen Spike, or Spike of the Hellhorned. It's just going to be Spike of the Hellhorned, I think, because it's 2x rage and 5x armor in the mod. Waxen Spike's really good. It has scaling burnout, so if I dump this with like 20 Ember, then it's actually really good and I don't need any other burnout scaling. 20 Ember would be plus 100 attack to the floor, which is out of control. If I can set up a really big Waxen Spike, this is kind of nutty, right? Huh. It's actually a really good Waxen Spike, wow. Plus 5 attack per Ember and 1 burnout per Ember. This is one of the reasons why I think the base game's Waxen Spike should support 1x burnout, even instead of the flat 4 burnout. So you could actually do fun things like this in runs that otherwise have no business going burnout. Let's see. Shroud Spike just turns our front Steelworker into a beast, but I'm not going to be able to play morsels on that floor at some point because I'll have only 6 face and 2 Rail Beaters, so I don't think it's ever Shroud Spike. Hellhorned, so Spike of the Hellhorned is kind of just like your clean option. It's just good. You'll get an extra 4 armor because of Railhammer. It's just a solid pick, and the Rage helps a little. I actually am really interested in this Waxen Spike Insanity, though. You just dumpster this, you put a Frozen on this, you dumpster it on the last turn before Relentless with like 50 Ember. Huh, that's actually really cool. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. That's weird, and it only works in the mods, so I'm much more inclined to do that. And the permafrost is here. I didn't actually look ahead of time, but I kind of just had it in my heart that it would show me the thing I wanted. So we'll take the Permafrost on Waxen Spike right now. I'm going to consume out another Plink. It's good. I will make Kindle 0 cost because it's a swing of 2 Ember, right? I put -1 into Kindle, so it goes to 0, and it results in 2 Ember when it dupes itself. Or rather, dupes the... what am I trying to say? Dupes the Ember? Yeah. It also makes it a really good spell chain target, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to do that first. We'll re-roll this. Double stack. Could double stack this thing. I don't think that's it. This thing was Waxen Spike. I'll take the -1 into Battering Ram here, and I'll probably buy a removal. I want to leave the other slot on the Waxen Spike open in case I see a -2 from the Ring 7 Temple or something. Yeah, that would be the best target for it. So I'm going to remove... I need to be able to afford stuff at this steel shop that's coming up. Yeah, I'm going to remove 1 card. It's going to be a Train Steward, and I'm going to buy the -1 into Battering Ram here. And we're going to call it at that. This gives me enough after this shop, this battle rather, even with a bad trial, to re-roll the shop. So, cool, 65 shards and a ring 5. It's not too disrespectful. Heaven's Seal. Hidden Assault. I could take this. I could take this trial. I have enough Infernos for the bad waves. You know, having 2 Infernos is so nice. I might go to the other Inferno instead of the steel shop, actually. The other Inferno, the other Hellvent. I'll take this trial. I think it's actually okay. I don't think there's any relics that really are super epic here, but I don't really care. Interesting. I will Hornbreaker Prince, of course, with the Steelworker, of course. I can't get lucky with the Plink and double hit one of these dudes. Let's see, it's 10-10. So he kills front, kills mid. Or kills front, primes mid. Yeah. And then, alright, so I ping one of these guys. Yes, and then I hold my Ember. Cool. Okay, I'm going to play Fortify, of course. There's a world I random into, though hit on this collector. I've missed a lot of collectors recently. The next Hornbreak I see... Oh yeah, I really need to draw an Inferno for this wave. This is a really bad upgrade set, huh? It's tough. I don't think I spend all my Ember here, right? I'm always playing the Making. But the real question is just like... Oh, I guess the Making actually hurts. Puts him over the threshold here. Yeah, that was a mistake. Huh. I'm gonna do it. Oh, we hit. Just hit. It's easy. Cool. Show me an Inferno, please. Thank you. We're killing mid. We don't get the trigger here, so I'm less inclined to let it go. Like, this is not... It's not worth taking these hits here if I can avoid it, right? So I'm gonna just plink out this floor. Like, unfortunate, but it's fine. 16-16. We leave this bottom floor alone now. I will take a huge chunk here, but it's okay. Yeah, I want that to go up. This guarantees that we don't touch the mid floor at all. Play Welder Helper. Hang Welder Helper out, and we Inferno the bottom floor. Do I? I'll play the pack morsels for sure. Let's see, give me some HP, please. I'll take the lifesteal, why not? Send off the other morsel mid. I need to debate. How many do I kill here or leave open? I think I kill 1 and don't Inferno this floor, because if I kill 1, then Railbeater pings 1 out and puts the melee weakness on the overcharged tank. And then we do 100 or more because we'll get a scale from the middle. Yeah, this is correct. We do this, we hold on to our 2 Ember. I'm probably going to just do Kindle on this turn. Actually, I don't touch anything, and I save it for next turn. Yeah, this is actually perfect. I accept the incoming damage here to get a trigger. We get 2 triggers on these floors. This is a really good lineup. Yep. We just play nothing. Cool, we get a trigger. Get a double Inferno for the boss. Yeah, this is another perfect one. We get trigger. Yeah, cool. We'll play the Fortify up top. I'm going to play the Kindle now. because I want to play these Infernos, or I can just double Inferno and sit. Yeah, I'm only playing 2 Ember this turn, huh? I'll play double Inferno and sit. Cool. Yeah, and so now I should have even more. So I will do... Well, I don't need to play any of these cards. This is cool. This is fun. I just kind of sit on this Ember. I mean, we win already, but let's look at this. We're taking 108. Wow. I now Kindle. We get it to 24 Ember, and I drop in a plus 120 attack Waxen Spike with 24 burnout. Yeah, that looks really impressive as a finisher. Wow. Huh. That one turns it into a 1-turn. 400 damage on the back. Yeah, cool. You know what? Scorching Restraints is fine. I will take it. Pyre Chomper is just free energy. I will absolutely click it. It's just a free 3 energy. Perils of Production in my uncommon pack. You know, I didn't actually look if there were other modded cards in that previous one. Sorry, I was too excited. The only modded card in this next one is Perils of Production. It is an uncommon now, so you can see it at this point of the game. Pretty interesting, because it's basically just 0 Ember cost, but sometimes more. Because think about it. You play Ember Drain 2, which is essentially 3 energy over your next 2 turns. So you lose 3 over 2 turns, but you gain 3 immediately. So it's just free rage. I'll take Perils. I'll take Perils here. That's a good pick. Cool. I want to go left here. Right? Yeah, left. Right. Yeah, so I want to go left here. Where's my dupe on ring 8? It is with the steel shop, which is excellent. So I go left here. And I'm going to dupe Inferno again to improve density, remove some trash, and maybe see a good cavern upgrade. I'm going to take an infusion. No, I'm going to take a dupe. So I go to 80 on ring 8. I go to 95 with the Horde. So I have to take a 10 either now or from the temple. I think it'll be from the temple. It'll probably be better. And maybe they show me a spell chain, which makes the Kindle even nuttier. So yeah, that's a good plan. It's a good plan. This is a case of me identifying how important the second multi-strike is. It's not, right? Like, it's not that important. And going, I don't need a fish for it. So we'll take the removals first into Train Steward, and then Plink is about to fall off a cliff. Torch I can at least, I don't know, kill my imp with. True. I'll kill Plink. Get out of here. Cool, that's good. Let's look at the cavern first. What do you show me? It is Chase Seraph, so I see the Penance Yard. I don't think it's any of these in particular great. You know, Weathered Coldstones, Penitent Remains. I don't see myself picking Penitent Remains. No. Ember Stasis is just free. And it gives me extra on... I mean, it is free. Ember Stasis is it, right? This hurts me on the next combat because I'm going to be playing these out. But with any luck, I just kind of kindle early on and I don't care. Yeah, I'll take the Ember Stasis. It's just good. It's just good. There's almost no reason to not take it unless your deck is really worried about things like card density or solution density, right? Like if I had 1 Inferno, I might not take it because it hurts my ability to draw into Inferno. But I'm going to have 3. And I think 3 is good. I could take double Kindle and have an even bigger... No, it's fine. I have enough energy generating things. I'd rather the Inferno. All right, we're gonna be fine into Arcus for sure. Nothing crazy here, really. It is fun having a really big Waxen Spike on a clan that's not burnout at all. It's not melting, right? It's actually really cool that this works. I'm very impressed. This is a case where Waxen Spike is just so much fun in the mod. We do have rally triggers up top, but I just don't really care. I can't... Oh, I can actually. I can Plink bottom and save the Ember Drain, which is worth it. It is a fair trade. Cool. Cool. Who do I don't care. 2 turns? Yeah, fine. Doesn't matter who gets the days first or whatever. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't mean I'll lose my first turn of armor, but I just don't care. It's cool. Wait a second. I put the prince in the front? I am a fool. I am a buffoon. Well, shit. We're going to be buffing the prince, I guess. Oh, is it late? What time is it? It's 1 a.m. I shouldn't be that tired at 1 a.m. Oh no. Okay, well, on the flip side, this means we're going to get slays really well. Wow. Okay. I actually just torched the... I'm going to play it, right? I mean, like, I'm not resetting here. No, if I make a mistake, I'm going to stick with it until it kills me. If it kills me, I'll reset, because this is a stupid mistake to make at 1 a.m. So, whatever. But we'll play it out. We'll play it out. I think Railbeater can carry it, right? He gives armor to the floor, so I think it's okay. We're going to ping this torch on the bottom. I would like to scale Prince to the point he can just one-shot this Clip Reflector, which would be ideal. I don't play these Embers yet. I would rather play them later on once I've done the Kindle shenanigans. And I don't kill this Sycophant, so I don't actually play Inferno here. Okay. We just send Pyre Chomper to Oblivion for sure. That's excellent. Gonna play Packed Morsels. I would like anything that says HP. Hey, I mean, that's two things that say HP, huh? Yes, I have to be careful. The first one can go in front because it gets killed, but the second one gets Rage and has to go in back. Or else it steals the slave from the Prince because it's a freaking morsel with Rage. Awesome. Do I Inferno bottom? Maybe. I actually think I might plink mid. We're going to get up to, what, 15 here? So that goes to 75. It's not enough. I'm going to plink mid. Now we get the kill. I'm going to Inferno bottom. I don't need this slate trigger. Yeah, and I want to get the 100 into the enemy there. So that's cool. I can just play this Morsel Jeweler, I suppose. Yeah, whatever. Take an extra 7, cool. Alright, fun. Fun, fun, fun. We have the Incant Shard up top. Be wary. Need to scale his HP because I played him in front, so I'm gonna put down the Miner. Yikes. Now is a good opportunity to get rid of the Calcified Embers. We have 9 Ember. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Calcified Ember on bottom, open up that. And I guess I'm gonna put Fortify into Pyre Chomper, because I don't want to incant up the top. Let's see, number-wise, this goes to 90. I need to do 10 to this guy, right? Or a little more. He goes to 90. Okay, so I'm going to plink Consume on bottom, and then that lets me get the kill. Cool. All right. Cool. I mean, our backline boy is going to be really strong, so it's actually just fine. Yeah, we Inferno the hell out of bottom. Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, we Inferno bottom. I could order Hornbreak mid, and then I Inferno bottom. Yeah, and we get the kill that way. Cool. Let's see, I'm taking 6 in mid. I would love to kill him. Technically, I save 1 Ember doing this, right? Because he dies on the next turn. My Perils of Production, the... Or wait, he's taking 6. He has 10 HP. I can gain 1 Ember by double torching him here. Weird. And then he's dead and doesn't farm the Harvest Wave. That's cool. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start playing all of the Excavated Embers they show me now. So I think now is my Kindle. We have, what, 80 on mid-floor. He's going to get that kill. We're cascading at this point. So, yeah. I'm actually going to Kindle here, because I'm going to start spending a lot of Ember. Interesting. Here's what we're going to... We could see another Perils before I go, though, right? I think I want to actually leave the Welder Helper on the floor, because it'll gain stats. So here, we're going to hold, actually. I'm going to play Miner. Take the Ember Drain. I'm going to play the Welder Helper here, because it'll gain stats from the Hornbreaker Prince here. Yeah. And then I Inferno bottom. No, actually, I just Ember bottom. And that doesn't trigger the incant. And I don't Inferno at all. I'm going to have a lot of slays, actually. This is really good. All right, all right. I'm good with that. Now look at us. Our Welder Helper's getting there. Yeah. Get it, bud. We get the Slay trigger. Excellent. I can save 9 HP by pinging out this 9-2 on the back of mid, which I will. We're at a point where we're scaling out of control. We do 252. This is actually better than I expected. Is this the right way of playing this? It might be. Which is really bizarre to think about. Hank, Hornbreaker Prince? Because, I mean, all he has to do is have a big enough number to kill. And if I have Infernos and stuff, I can pretty easily line that up. This is strange. I don't actually know if this is correct. Huh. We don't play anything. Well, no, 100 damage is worth Inferno. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, weird. Weird. Alright, so here's what we're doing. We're going to take the Perils of Production here. Yeah, we're going to take the Perils of Production here. And then I'm going to Kindle on this turn to gain double benefit from it. And then I'm going to Inferno mid. And I want to see what this Waxen Spike gets up to. I mean, look, our Welder Helper is doing 61 damage. I mean, we win already. But with 100... Oh yeah, it's another 120 attack. It's just 2 rounds. Alright, cool. With 24 burnout on the floor. Huh, very cool. Very cool. I mean, that was very clean. Trample Stone. I told you Trample Stone, right? Trample Stone. Wow, okay. Yeah, I take it. There's no other question about it. I think there was another modded card there. Sorry. Sorry. I just take Ember here. It scales my Ember significantly faster. Right? I don't need space because I have the intrinsic space prism. I don't need draw. I'm just going to remove cards here. So I'll take Ember, yeah. I never saw a cheat for it, so it's fine. I think we're cruising. I will take the Steel Shop here because I don't need more Merchants of Magic. Yeah, we'll look. We'll see what we see. Horde says Lost Luggage or Cheater's Hand. What would I Cheater's Hand, though? Nothing? Inferno? Battering Ram? No, I think it's just Lost Luggage. Draw me faster through my deck? Sure. Money. Show me a multi-strike. Alright, double multi-strike Steelworker into Rail Beater. It's really good. That's really good. Wow. Huh. How strong are we? Is there a world? This is correct, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt in my mind. Yes. Now, I'm just thinking now, because I want Reaper 3 100%. They show me Wrathful, which does say apply armor 14 to friendly units. It applies its slay to the whole floor as well. It's pretty fun. If I turn him into a frontliner, that's actually pretty good. Although it does hurt a lot, his base damage. I want him doing 100. Yeah, I'm going to go Reaper 3. This is just really good. We're getting the big payoff here, 40 attack. Alright, hear me out for a minute here. There is a world where I infuse... Let me roll this shop first. If I see Endless, this actually matters. Okay, I see Endless. Alright, there's a world where I don't dupe Railbeater. Right? Hear me out. I don't dupe Railbeater. Instead, I infuse... What is it? Pyre Chomper into Welder Helper and give it Endless? Because the Divinity cleaves it out. And I can always play it in front as a tank, and then I put the Hornbreaker Prince as the tank? Is that good? Does that ever win? I mean, Endless on this Pyre Chomper 100% is just an unbelievable amount of Ember for that Waxen Spike payout. Just unbelievable. I actually could just take it on like turn 4 or something. So I'm 100% going to be playing Endless on that Welder Helper. I mean the Pyre Chomper. Now the only question is, do I use it with the whatchamacallit, the infusion of Welder Helper? So, you know, armor 10 and summon apply armor 10 to friendly units. So it'll have 30 armor, or no, wait, 10 plus 14, so 24 armor. So it'll be pretty beefy. Takes hits. And then I have one fewer Rail Beater. No, I don't think that's correct, because the Rail Beater benefits, the second one benefits so strongly from the Slay trigger here that I think we absolutely do that. This Endless goes into Pyre Chomper. Absolutely. This is an unbelievable amount of Ember. And I'm always happy to just replay it. And I can just let it go once I get to a point where I'm happy with it, like my Ember-wise point. Huh. They showed me a -2 intrinsic. What do I do with it? -2 into Waxen Spike is excellent. Intrinsic on what, though? Trample Stone? I don't really care. I have enough hits. I'm going to take the -2 into... Huh. It's weird because I'm only playing this Waxen Spike once, right? And so it's not like a ton of value, and I'm not duping it ever. So it's just 2 Ember whenever I feel like spending 2 Ember, pretty much. I'm actually just going to put it into Umberstone, right? Is this right? I take a dupe. Dupe goes to 80 from here, right? I'm going to dupe Steelworker Friend. Yeah, he's 15, so I go to 80. If I take a 25 here, that's 105. Or I can take the 15 and the 10. Or I can go 15, 15. Go to 110. 110's not bad. 105, 110 is the same for top floor setup, because Divinity does the same amount of damage. It's the 110 threshold affects mid floor. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the -2 into Trample Stone because I think it's correct. And yeah. No. Yeah. Right, this goes to 80, 95, 15, 110. Yeah, okay. This is just 2 Ember whenever I feel like having it, essentially. So I might as well put it on a card I want to play early. Oh my, this is what, Chased? I mean, it makes Seraph a little harder. What is Intrinsic doing for me? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, okay, cool. Good chat. I could alternatively take the Welder Helper Infusion right now, and then that puts me at 90, and then the dupe puts me at 105. This actually might be worth more. I already have Endless in this Pyre Chomper, huh? You know, there's a reason I did it this way, because I want the armor to affect the floor. There's no way I can play it on the floor, though. Like, I just can't. This is actually useless unless I somehow generated space. I would have to dupe the Space Prism, right? That's not correct. Yeah, there's no way I get it. I'm always going to the right up here, so... I think I'm overthinking this. I'm just going to take the -2 into Umberstone here. This is fine. It's fine. Alright, let's pay for a removal. I don't need this now. 30 cards is okay. We'll move on. Okay, I overthought the hell out of that. I don't think I needed to think that hard. Spikes is whatever, because I have so much armor. And if I leak, then I'm an idiot, because I have 3 Infernos. Yeah, I mean, Wow. Hold up. Here's what we're doing. I'm going to use Pyre Chomper to bait here. Yeah. Pyre Chomper. We kill our Pyre Chomper. It's still a net positive. It used the Ember Drain. Now, here's the question. Am I going to do this weird crap with the Prince tanking? No. I think he actually just gets run over if I try to do that, right? I'm pretty confident he just gets run over. I'm Infernoing the bottom. Is 100 damage enough? Absolutely. This is what? He's going to be doing, what, 12? End turn. Yeah, 12 by 3, so that's what? 12, 24, 24, 60 damage. He does 60, and then the Prince slaps for 150. That's enough. I mean, I could reasonably Inferno again just to be sure. There's no reason not to. I mean, the reason not to is you have some more Ember, but it's fine. I just kind of send this Pyre Chomper, huh? We Inferno bottom again. Cool. I could have honestly put the Perils of Production into it. It's kind of an interesting idea, right? I am going to leave the Welder Helper on the floor in the back, though, because in this combat, it's just a good vector for armor and attack stats. Sure. I don't need... This Pearls of Production is a net even. Yeah, I don't need it right now. Cool. Fine. Alright, what do we get? Hit, 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 slay. Alright, it's fine. We'll take the Pyre Chomper on bottom. I can't do anything about this Purifier, but I also don't really care about the Purifier. I'll just play a Morsel here. It's fine. 8 HP. It's worth it to tank this with the... Yeah, cool. Sure, do some damage. Oh boy, we get there, kinda. Cool. We get the Slay. Good Slay, good Slay. The Slays get harder as we go on. But as we go on, the trample on this means he's doing 280. Yeah, he's doing 280. Hornbreak bottom for sure, I think. Yeah, gets rid of that Purifier. Now, the real question is he's doing 280. Is that enough? I mean, look at our numbers here. 50 by 3. This guy just clobbers here. So he's going to kill this dude in front for sure. And then he puts 50 on the mid guy and we get 2 slays. Yeah, I mean, that's incredible, right? Yeah, wow. We're going to get 2 slays here on this next turn. Pyre Chomper, get it. I'll take the Morsel Miner here. Actually, I'll save the 10 HP. Now, I'll block it. It's fine. Yeah, check this out. I'm going to slow this one down. We'll go to that speed. Yeah, watch this. He goes kill, trample. So I get plus 80 to the floor there. Yeah, that seems good, huh? Yeah, we're out of control at this point. There's no... I almost played that spike on the wrong floor. Would have been bad. And I just tank with a morsel because my HP is more valuable here. Yeah. Cool. Sweet. And we just play this morsel every turn now. I don't need anything else. I mean, we know he gets a hit in because he takes some spikes damage, which is exciting because that means we get slay triggers. Yeah, wow, this is going to be nuts. I mean, we don't have good survivability here, but it's also fine because I only have the one Rail Beater right now. So, and we have the finisher too, right? Yeah, I mean, this is one round, actually, which is funny. But I can do Pyre Chomper front to tank, and then I do the Kindle ending at 98 Ember, huh? And I now play a plus 490 attack Waxen Spike. That seems pretty good, huh? That, I could have gotten more, right? I could have gotten the 99 there. That's funny. Well, you know, I think we're gonna get there, friends. I think we get there. Sacrifice an imp for more Ember. Is that good? Honestly, I was already hitting 99 Ember. Do I need more? No. Spike of the Hellhorned is just worse than Waxen Spike here. I don't need this. I'm not playing Rage. And Impalade is 30 damage. I'm skipping that. It's fine. Excavation Eruption is modded. Hits 4 times for 5 less damage. So it's 15 by 4 instead of 20 by 3. Helps normalize the scaling a bit. Also makes it look a little different from Ice Tornado. We see another Perils. And Cave-In is modded. Apply Ember Drain 1 to friendly units and Dazed 2 to enemy units. Basically, this is a much more helpful ability. Turns it into an Ember Drain card. Pretty good here, right? I can just straight up play it on top or on mid or wherever. I will take the custom Cave-In. Fun. I need to remove cards now. We go for the dupe. I need it. I will click the relic. Yes. Shows us Forever Flame, which is just funny. I mean, it's just more Ember at this point. I don't really care. Refined Void, maybe? Or Sinner's Salve? It's tough, right? I don't see... I don't care about the Ember. I guess I'll take Forever Flame. I mean, because Refined Void, the lifesteal, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? We have armor. I'll take Forever Flame. It's something. Merchant's Trinkets. What do you got for me? Refracting Lens? No. Mask of Penumbra. I am playing morsels sometimes, but they don't matter. And then Tempered Talisman is just dumb. Okay, we'll re-roll that first. Fossilized Fangs, Scorched Steel, and Commemorative Spike. Scorched Steel synergy with Railhammer. Wow, wow, wow. 9 armor. Oh my god. I don't buy these. These are bad. Merchant of Steel has nothing I want. I'm just going to buy a ton of removals, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's just going to be dupe on Railbeater this time. Yep. Getting us to 110. And then just pump all the rest of this into removals. Fun. Always nice. So these Plinks are dead. So kill them first. They're the worst. Yep. It's going to be a big deck refinement. I get 2 more removals here, so I'm going to go down to 28. That's good. I then remove 2 torches. Just 2 torches. Because the other Plinks are consumed. Yeah, sure. Torch and torch. Quad removal on ring 8. Feels pretty good. I guess I could put like damage shield 3 into the Pyre Chomper to make it tank more, but why do I want to do that? I don't. The Welder Helper is just kind of dead, but I can just send it on a lower floor and it's fine. Alright, I think we're cool. You know what? I'm going to give plus 10 attack to our Pyre Chomper. He's earned it. Cool. Alright, we're 110 out of 100. Let's just go. I think this is really clean. I don't see a world where this dies, because we're just going to dumpster so much. We're just going to dumpster so much energy here. Is there a world I play this Prince in front here? He takes 15, but he gets an immediate slay. This is what I'm talking about. I can sandwich Prince here, which I think I will do. Yeah, I'm going to sandwich Prince. So check this out. We put Prince in front. He takes 15 for the slay. Our Railbeater goes in back. The next Railbeater will go in front. And I Inferno the hell out of bottom. Because I don't want to deal with those Lightwings. Yeah, cool. And we just chill on the rest of our Ember. This is a great immediate infusion of damage. How much did we just do to Seraph there? We just did 400 damage to Seraph on that turn, which is incredible. I will actually use the Welder Helper here, huh? Is there a world where I can actually make Prince tanky enough? This might be the world where Prince is tanky enough. I'm doing it. I did it. You know, and the funny thing is, if Prince dies, the scaling he provides will be sufficient for these guys to clean house. What the hell is happening here? I mean, because in this case, he just gets all of the scaling, right? He just gets it all. I'm going to take the Plink right now. If it hits the Lightwings, it's excellent. Yeah, it just saves a ton. Cool. We play it on the Morsel on mid. I'm going to play Welder Helper or Pyre Chomper on mid. They both get cleaved out, which is great news. I then Inferno mid because that's a lot of incoming damage. Yep. And cool, we're happy with it. This is actually really good. I think we almost killed... What's his HP at? Oh, you know, Seraph's down at 2.8. So that's pretty good. Oh no. Hold up. Watch this, watch this. Oh my gosh, this is busted. We play Pyre Chomper bottom. I'm going to daze mid-floor with the Cave-In, because Cave-In is excellent here. It's apply Ember Drain 1 to friendly units and daze 2 to enemy units. So dazed 2 is awesome. It's expensive, 2 Ember, right? So it's like more expensive than a Frenzied Swarm. But you can do stuff like daze on mid where there's no friendlies, and then they all come upstairs. And with the Trample Stone we just played, we just go mad with power. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about the Ember Drain up top or anything. This is just like an unbelievable amount of damage. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot. Womp womp. Alright, so here's what we do. We ping out. I got baited real hard. I got very baited here. Alright, so we ping out the back dude. We still lose Prince here. It's a shame. I lose Prince. Ugh. You know, I forgot. It's chased. I was so excited. I skipped an Inferno. I'm a buffoon. It's fine. We still win. Ugh. That's unfortunate. I got real baited. Well, you know, I have this Pyre Chomper who's going to do great. It's going to do great as my tank. Good job, Pyre Chomper. Sure. That's just figures. I'm going to Inferno mid now. Fine. Our scaling is to the point where it doesn't matter. I think we actually just cruise. Do another 600. Oh, that's so disappointing. I was really excited, and then I just did not do the math on the fact that Seraph cleanses. What a shame, huh? Yeah, such a shame. It's okay. I daze the mid-floor here, which is just fine. And then I Inferno top. Oh. Yeah, I mean, we're at the point where we get there. No problem. I could stop 15 coming in. I will. No reason not to. I'm doing 1,000 the Seraph here, which is pretty convincing, right? It's Inferno bottom now. Yeah, cool. I mean, it's not as fun as I would like it to be because Prince didn't get mega big Mondo numbers, but Seraph is very dead. I have no doubts that Seraph is extremely dead. Yep, top floor is fine. We get the kill on mid, no problem. I'll just take morsels here. Sure. Sure, no problem. All right. I just don't play cards for a little bit. Yep, I'm gonna tank with Fire Chomper up top. I'm gonna cave in middle for the daze. Then I'll also Inferno here, I suppose. Yeah, it puts it in range of a one-shot kill there, so that's fine. Yeah, it's cool. I actually think that at this point, like, this is fine, right? Fire Chomper. Kindle. 99 Ember, we did it. 99 Burnout. We've done it. I'm pretty sure Pyre Chomper could kill Divinity right now. Get him, bud. It's cool. All right. So, kind of throwing. Like, I'm definitely experimenting a little here without thinking about it too much. It's kind of interesting putting the Prince in front. If you have enough ancillary survivability, it's just better because he always kills something. And the scaling can snowball, which is probably the most important thing. It's definitely top floor, right? Yes, I have damage shield, which is a very big problem. It's definitely top floor. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to Hornbreaker Prince in front and Steelworker behind. Order, by the way. It doesn't matter. It's Pyre Chomper's time to shine. Yeah, it does not matter one bit. I need to flank bottom. Yeah, cool. Get him, bud. I'm going to try to kill this back guy, though, because that thing's a problem. Yeah, cool. Don't play cards. Okay. I can save the Ember Drain up top if I'm being hyper efficient, and sure, why not? Alright, now we're positive on armor, thanks to double Rail Beaters. I need to clear this damage shield on the next turn. I have a lot of things I need to do. This is maybe a bait. I can get it with the battering ram. Interesting. Yeah, I can get it with the battering ram. Weird. Which I will do. Pyre Chomper mid. I'm going to Inferno mid because that leaves just one guy, and I'm going to Inferno bottom because it leaves just 3 guys. I'm going to Hornbreak the back dude for sure. There's no way around that. Saves a lot, and then we get a kill in. And if I battering ram to clear that damage shield, we get a slay and just go out of control from here. I take 10. This is an interesting kind of rush, right? The point about this is to use the Prince to scale enough early, and then our late game scaling is just the Rail Beater with the Imp Tank and the Waxen Spike play. The Waxen Spike finisher, because like, look, I've got this clear here. I've already set up the next floor kill on the Reflector. So, yeah, I've already set up that kill, huh? Very cool. +1 here. If I Inferno again, I get another kill on mid. Excellent. And I can even save it. Or hold up. I should really the Day's Top. Because it saves 18, 20 damage from the Divinity. Yeah, I'll do that. This is worth more, and I can spare the Ember. Which lets me do Umber Stone on our Trample friend here. Yeah, interesting, huh? Don't feed armor. Ember. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. This is actually really good. We're doing 1,000 of the Divinity, which is very nice. Very nice. How much? We almost killed the Divinity on this turn, which is among the silliest things I've considered in recent history. Wow. Could I get there if I just Waxen Spike right now? Absolutely. Yeah, watch it. We're just going to pre-relentless kill the Divinity here. Fun. You know, here I was planning around some ballistic, crazy, relentless plan. Just play it early for 56 Ember and win on turn 4. Okay. Well, that was a Divinity combat. I guess the tank prince was good? Question mark? This is a very strange run that would never work in the base game, and I'm all here for it. What a weird one. Hey, but it's a W, so we'll take it. All right, let's hit up the run summary. Wow, you know, I didn't. That's so bizarre. All right, let's run summary it. Cool. Okay, so it turns out you can 5-turn boss rush the Divinity with that level of trample and multi-strike and scaling into the Hornbreaker Prince. Also turns out that the modded... Where is it? Where's our Waxen Spike friend? How is it so hard to find? There it is, frozen. It is awesome. It is so good. You know, this is... You could never take this in the base game from that event because you have only 4 burnout. I mean, you'd have to win Relentless in 4 turns, right? It's too risky. You might have to dupe it, maybe. I don't know. But this with Ember generation, what a finisher. Wow. Let's play that for 56 Ember on turn 4 and win because you infernoed the entire rest of the enemy's floor away. Yeah, seems pretty good to me. Railbeater, once again, showing his fangs here. What a good offensive unit if you can get it some multi-strike. Just so solid. The Steelworker Infusion working with Railhammer is just nuts for survivability. Pyre Chomper, endless Pyre Chomper in an Unbroken Horn run is just 99 Ember. Fast. Modded Kindle did work here, got me there quicker. Doubled my Ember, really valuable. Let's see, the Cave-In provided a lot of value. Cave-In was really good, especially because I could spare the Ember Drain because I had so much Ember. So that was excellent. Big fan. Inferno, see Inferno, click Inferno, just a good card. And yeah, there's so many good solutions throughout this whole run. Really pleased with this. So yeah, I think that's all I got for you. There's a couple other things I could say, but nothing that's really interesting, I suppose. Most of it's just like I clicked a good card or I clicked on a relic that's good, etc., etc. So yeah, I'll take the win, and that's where we'll end it. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. As always, I really appreciate your time. You know, give the video a like or a dislike if you feel like it. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. See you next time. What the heck am I saying? All right, well, ending on a weird note. Take care, folks.